Hello. Y'all, first I'm going to say sorry for the glare on my glasses. Hello, hello, hello. I love you, I love you, I love you. But it's the last night I'm going to have up my tree, and I just wanted to read by it. So I'm going to go back real quick. So we started reading Anthony De Mello's Awareness, The Perils and Opportunities of Reality. And I've shared this with you in some past videos, but it's been a few years since I read through it, and I started it again for the new year. And yesterday, so I think it would be my second posting of this New Year so far. So after New Year's Eve, I think I called, it was Relax. I was teaching a short little practice, and then I started reading to this from us. So the reading of the book is kind of sandwiched into a very long video otherwise. So real quick, I'm going to go back and pick this up so you can read this, and then I'm going to do a second video tonight to pick up from where I left off yesterday. So this is the foreword written by J. Francis Stroud, S.J., from the De Mello Spirituality Center in Fordham University, Bronx, New York. So Tony De Mello, on an occasion among friends, was asked to say a few words about the nature of his work. He stood up, told a story which he repeated later in conferences, and which you will recognize from his book, Song of the Bird. To my astonishment, he said this story applied to me. To the gentleman who wrote the foreword, J. Francis Stroud. He said the story applied to him. And guess what? Applies to me, applies to you, applies to everybody. But I'll let you come to that conclusion on your own, or not. A man found an eagle's egg and put it in a nest of a barnyard hen. The eaglet hatched with the brood of chicks and grew up with them. All his life, the eagle did what the barnyard chicks did, thinking he was a barnyard chicken. Makes sense? He scratched the earth for worms and insects. He clucked and cackled, and he would thrash his wings and fly a few feet into the air. Years passed, and the eagle grew very old. One day, he saw a magnificent bird above him in the cloudless sky. It glided in graceful majesty among the powerful wind currents, with scarcely a beat of its strong golden wings. The old eagle looked up in awe, and he said, Who's that? He asked. Well, that's the eagle, the king of the birds, said his neighbor. He belongs to the sky. We belong to the earth. We're chickens. So the eagle lived and died a chicken, for that's what he thought he was. Astonished, at first I felt downright insulted. Was he publicly likening me to a barnyard chicken? In a sense, yes, and also no. Insulting? Never. That wasn't Tony's way. I think you know that's not my way. So there must be some other reason why I'm sharing this with you. But he was telling me and these people that in his eyes, I was a golden eagle, unaware of the heights to which I could soar. This story made me understand the measure of the man, his genuine love and respect for people while always telling the truth. That was what his work was all about, waking people up to the reality of their greatness. This was Tony De Mello at his best, proclaiming the message of awareness, seeing the light we are to ourselves and to others, recognizing we are better than we know. We are better than we know. I think that's where I stopped reading in the first video, but like I said, it's like 51 minutes long, and so there's a lot of other stuff in there. Go back and watch the whole thing. You'll be glad you did, I believe, and maybe I added some other insights or thoughts, or, well, I'm sure I did, you know. I like to do that in my videos, in that longer video. And then there's a second video that I think I titled Hello Nicole, continuing with awareness. And look for the tree again, and I'm going to pick up where we left off yesterday for another video yet tonight. I love you. 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 See you again soon.